There we go. We're just gonna kick it off, man. We're just gonna go. Hey, it's CrepsCK, and today we're clearing more areas leading up to the Outcasts, the Brotherhood Outcasts little outpost, so we can finish the DLC in Fallout 3. And once we have finished the DLC for Fallout 3, we can actually complete the game. I figured, why not do all of the DLCs before finishing the game? Because spoiler alert, when you finish the game, you have finished the game, as it were. And I know how that sounds, but if you know, you know. And if you don't, sit back and enjoy the show. We're gonna kill some super mutants and clear some more land areas and things. Oh yeah, I got a new controller. I'll be right back. I'm gonna see if the new controller can just like plug right in. If it looks like my downstairs room is in shambles, you'd be correct. It is, in fact, in shambles. I had to gut my garage. To get to some Christmas presents. And, well, because my house is tiny and everything is full all the time, when you gut your garage in my house, it just ends up flowing into the very next room. This one. Spoiler alert again. Merry Christmas, by the way. And Happy New Year to all of those who are watching this later. Pardon me, I'm just trying to get this controller out of the packaging here. Okay, that ain't it. There we go. We got a winner. We're going to unplug that. I know it unplugs. Hey, yo. Unplug that. Whoa, this is an older model. What? And this is dusty. The new models use a C port. But it's the same controller. Uh-oh. Alright, right. I thought I already did this once. Okay, where does it... Oh, good. Okay, it does connect just like right there. Alright, so that's still the same. Oh, man. Okay. Sorry to waste everybody's time. Just fast forward until you see the game turn on. Nice. Whoa. Good length of a cord, too. Wow, dude. Yo, why is this controller cord is fucking crazy long? Alright. Okay. cats are going nuts. There we go. There we are. We're going to take some time to turn on, perhaps. Alright, let's try it. So far, looks like we're just waiting. Looks like that's good. We got power. Turn off? Oh, alright. This is weird. I mean, we've been playing with the controller the whole time. I don't know why the game would just randomly give me that message. Maybe it detected it was a new plug-in, blah, blah, blah. Alright. Okay. Old controller. Wrapped up and put in the backup spot. We're just going to roll through. Okay. Alert. Well, shit, dude. Well, that happened. I'm gonna have to find that radio and turn it off. It's not mine, is it? And only because YouTube, not because like I hate hearing the didn't see it, not GNR. Galaxy News Radio, that's it. Anyway. Yeah, it's not like I wanted to turn it off. It's that I had to turn it off. Because as soon as it decides to start playing music, we're in trouble. I wonder if I can just use the infiltrator real fast. Wrong. Wrong. Immediate detection. Immediate detection. That was crazy. Man, this controller feels good. All the little micro movements actually work now. Yo! Robots congregating in the hallway. Sneaking on by. Whoops. I think the 10 mil sub. Okay. There's a door open over there. There we are. Sugar bombs. Very good. Man, this is great. Good timing. Our timing could not be better. I thought that was a gun. Sensor modules, yeah, I guess. Although we don't really need them anymore. Pugilism, yeah, we might as well. I believe my unarmed, yep. Duck and covers explosives. Perfect. Okay. Pugilism. Pugilism. Unarmed at 97. Yeah, we'll be capped out before the end of the game. All skills. Jesus. I mean, it's the best we can do, right? Yep. Did he shut down? Oh my god. Got him. Oh, tiny closet. Something behind the door. Nothing behind the door. Nothing up the sleeves. That's the kitchen. There's a brain unit roaming around somewhere. There it was. As standard policy, all employees are required to carry low-grade military-class weaponry at all times. In the event of a hostile takeover, your desk can be used as a makeshift barricade. Position the desk between yourself and your opponent, and then crouch behind your desk while firing your weapon approved on Form B43/2. Cafeteria privileges will be suspended in the event of a hostile takeover, of course. Naturally. So this is like hiding military stuff. Up the hallway there. Start eating some food, shall we? There we are. Perfect. Good to go. Well-aimed shot. Stairs down. Doing okay. Okay, so our choices are to go up or down. We can go up the stairs in the main. Combat knife. Switchblade. Sure. Jet hanging out. I guess I'd rather fight the Mr. Gutsy. Gert Thulu, welcome in. How you doing? What's up, Gert? Merry Christmas. And if you're watching on the back end, Happy New Year. I think this will go up on New Year's Day, if the timing is correct. Some scrap metal. I just, I one-shotted a robot. I one-shotted a sentry bot, which I've never seen, by the way. Never seen it. How it happened, I have no idea. Must have got some kind of like double crit. I don't know. I don't know. Don't ask me, I'm just happy. I didn't have to fight that damn thing. Man, they got all the goodies in this place, let me tell you. That guy right there. I shot him through the bars. Hell yeah. Box of detergent. Average. Just got cash laying around. Okay, so that ain't it. Hard RAM is skyrocketing. Hooray! That's alright, I've already been like completely priced out of getting a oh my god. 2 for 2. 2 for 2 on the sentry bots. That is kind of wild. That is wacky. Oh my god, yes. There's another one up there. Got a dart hanging out. I wonder if I can shoot him. I mean, I did get a shot off. I don't think he's going to come find me, though. That's not going to happen. Like, I need a graphics card so I can actually play some other games. It's never gonna happen, dude. It's never gonna happen. This channel's cooked, man. Plus, with AI and all the other stuff, I'm gonna be replaced by a computer. Let's be honest. They've already got like YouTube AI rendering, like creating everything. They've got AI studying streamers. It's gonna be it for me, dog. Ah. There's no way he's like right here. I was gonna say, he's not on this side of the door. Got him. Shotgun, good item for robots. Victory rifle, great secondary item. Just so we're all clear. Now I can go get my quantum that I wanted. Okay. Whew. Yeah, the shotgun is putting in work right now. We're going to do the upstairs thing, then we're going to go back downstairs. Take the elevator. Oh, I got him. Nice. I knew I was about to walk in and get blasted. Something about this had tickled a deep memory, and all I knew was hide. Now, I thought it was super mutants. But yeah, a few sentry bots rolling around will definitely put the fear in you. That's true. Lead pipe. Never smoke out of a lead pipe. It's terrible for you. If you're gonna smoke out of any kind of pipe, you should smoke out of a glass one. Don't be stupid. In fact, I've been smoking my entire life. So it's funny you mentioned that. A buddy of mine was like, hey, I want to start playing One Piece. And I was like, alright, sure. So he got us a like a starter box. We started playing. It's a fun game. There's some nuance to it, and all the singles are incredibly cheap. And so you guys know, it's not a secret, although it does bother a lot of people. I am a Rudy patron, and Rudy's been offering One Piece, like every single One Piece product that has come out, he's offered it at an incredibly low price initially, and then once that wave was gone, it was gone. And I was like, oh shit, you know what? Rudy's been selling One Piece lately. I know it's been kind of hot. But it's been up and down, blah, blah, blah. Certainly, Rudy has some product, right? So I sent him a message. I'm like, hey, bud. My buddy is getting me into One Piece. We've opened a few of the cards. And the cards really do look great. Do you have any? And he's like, dude, you are months late. Yeah, good luck. Oh, alright. Which, look, I'm not going to rip on Rudy for that. I might rip on him for other reasons, and not even like all the time, not even the same reasons maybe everybody else wants to rip on him for. It's a little different for me. Anyway, oh, there we go. Attention security captain. Anyway, he's like, no, we don't have any. I was like, alright. Well, no, he's saying don't buy One Piece because all the easy money was made. So he assumes that all of his patrons are in it for the investment, right? I was in it for the cheap magic because I could afford, at the time of signing up, I could afford to, like, buy the magic. You know what I mean? And now... Do these not fit together? Yeah, okay. And now that, you know, the economy's in a squeeze... Wait, what? Now that the economy's in a squeeze... Turrets online... It's not really saving me much money to be a patron. It's still some. Like, if I buy a case... Actually, if I buy 3 boxes of anything a month, generally speaking, my membership pays for itself. and sometimes more, depending. Right, like if I buy a single box, a single play box from him, what the fuck? Okay. If I buy a single play box from him, depending on the play box, depending on which play box it is, it actually just pays for my membership. So 1 box a month pays for it these days, depending on the product. So, okay, no big deal. But what bothers me is, like, he offered it a bunch, and I had, no way, dude. And I had, God, they are wigging out. Hey! Hello! Hi! Nice to see you. So anyway, I had not bought into One Piece because Bandai has a really bad track record. Everybody knew Bandai had a really bad track record. Can I not drop this? Do I need to put it in a box? I mean, I will if I have to. There, get out of here. Get out of my inventory. Anyway, nobody trusted... Stop doing that. I don't want the deterrent. Nobody trusted Bandai to not crash One Piece, right? And so it was just a bad investment. And he said, if you want to play the game, buy the boxes, play the game. But odds are, you know, it's going to crash because Bandai has a history of destroying their games. And by some stroke of luck, not really luck because, you know, One Piece is the hottest, you know, anime on the globe right now, which is also kind of a shame because, well, it's incredibly long. And it's really not all that great. Like, it's a fine show. Don't get me wrong. All you One Piece fucking stans can calm down. It's a fine show. It's just not like the most amazing show like everybody has been hyping it up to be. It's fine. It's an okay show. It's just... It's marketed toward kids... And it's really not for kids. Metal armor, boo. It's marketed toward kids. It's really not for kids at all. And also, the show retcons a lot of stuff. As, like, you can tell that it wasn't meant to get as big as it was. And then it did get that big, and Oda, the writer of the show, had to go back and, like, retcon a bunch of shit and then, like, fill in with just, I mean, just, like, the weakest putty, the weakest plot hole filler of all time. And it's fine because it's a silly show, but, like... A lot of these people are acting like he's the greatest writer of all time. Either he wasn't expecting the show to get that big and didn't put an extensive amount of thought into writing in the beginning, or the guy is just not, you know, great at continuity. I don't care. I don't care which. It's very clear that he just kind of makes up a lot of stuff as he goes, and then kind of like hand waves it away and explains it away later. It doesn't bother me, but like the One Piece stans are like, no, he's a genius, he's the best writer of all time. Hey guys, I am all the way caught up. All the way. I know everything that happens in One Piece up until well over like, what is it, like 1033 or... I'm on the newest island, okay? Chill out. It's a fine show, it's just not the greatest show. Okay, I say all of that to say that's probably why the One Piece game is as like hot as it is. Not because it is like a great game. It was a fine game to play. It was fun. It was fun. It was legitimately fun. And the cards are gorgeous, and they're actually incredibly well made. Again, it was the Bandai thing that was scared. So Rudy didn't have it, and he didn't have it not because he didn't sell it before and he's hoarding it, but because he sold it, people bought it, and I wasn't on the hype train. And now that the hype train is like fully ramped up, everybody else wants to start playing it, i.e. my friends, and there's really no reason to, because now the game is so damn expensive, it makes no sense to not just like buy the singles you need. That was the best shot of all time. 3 for 3. Well, 3 out of 4. Not bad. Alright, what were you saying? One Piece is not a serious show at all. Yes, and the fans take it too seriously. 100%. Merry Christmas, Galaxy! But, like, also, the show is it caters to a particular ideology that right now is super duper popular amongst a lot of people who don't know how anything works. And any scrap of media and any scrap of like political clout, very hard, you say? Let's give it a shot. Well, what is my skill in that department? Science! Science has failed! Okay. Science has failed. Da, da, da. Okay. Well. Spirit moves through all things. Spirit moves through all things. Spirit moves through all things. Anyway. Yeah, it's, the people who are cheering on, like, Luigi Mangione, are the same people who are like, yeah, One Piece is the greatest show of all time. Because it's, like, killing white people and toppling the government and fascists and rich people. All the rich people should die. Like those people. Those people are all watching One Piece and they're like, yeah, Luffy's gonna beat up all the fucking rich people IRL. It's just, it's kind of cringe, but also it's concerning because the threats on not only white people, but the threats on anybody who can be perceived as more privileged than whatever the person who believes in this garbage is. They're just justifying violence. And Jesus God! Nailed it. And so the show is it does kind of, how do I put it? It does cover a lot of current culture war-esque type of topics. Yeah, I want in. Let's go. And it covers them, generally speaking, from like the lefty kind of position. But nice. But I don't expect anybody, I don't know, I don't expect some rando from Japan, sorry Oda, to have any kind of understanding of American politics. Okay. Oh, it's a poison pistol. Cool. Alright, whatever. Anyway, and it shows, and I understand, again, I understand the left's position on most topics. I understand where they're coming from. I understand why they're frustrated. Their solution isn't, generally speaking, like the right solution. It's almost never the right solution. And if these people thought for a second that they had, if these people were serious, right, and they would take their ideas to the logical conclusion, it falls apart very quickly. Anyway, so that's why One Piece is the most popular show, and like, of course I'm going to keep up on it, specifically because of the culture war aspect to the show. And I've also invested so much time in this stupid fucking thing that I might as well, like, finish strong. It's gonna end soon. I only need to dedicate, like, 10 more hours and the show's completely done. Probably. It's fine. Well, unless he writes the last chapter as just being an incredibly long chapter. Which I wouldn't put it past him. Not Wano arc. The Dressrosa arc was like 200 episodes. It was insane. No reason for that, by the way. Oh yeah, so, no. I'm not on any bandwagon for card games. I don't care. My buddy was just like, hey, this is a really popular game. We should learn to play it. And I was like, yeah, sure. That works. Kind of. Except, well, if we do decide to learn... Oh, okay. I'll just fall in a hole because I didn't jump. If we do learn to play this game, it's going to be incredibly expensive to, like, play if you want the nicest cards. Now, we can pick up a couple of casual decks, but I'm not going to, like, buy the cards. You know what I mean? I don't want to invest in the game. All the easy money has been made, one, and two... What? Oh, fuck. Are you serious? And two, we're already playing, like, 2 other games, and I am heavily invested and have opened and can deck build a ton of sorcery decks, which I have playmats for, I have singles for, I've opened enough, you know, like, we can actually just play sorcery. If you want to play a new card game, you want to invest, or not invest, but like, get into a new card game, I actually have the stuff to do it. We don't have to get into another new card game that's super expensive. Anyway, that's what that's all about. No, I'm not on the bandwagon. In fact, if Pokemon takes like a 10% dip, I'll probably buy some. Yeah, that's probably true. That's probably true. The Rudy crowd is probably the biggest culprit, let's be honest. That's probably true. Alright, so there's only one thing that we haven't unlocked. And it's this computer right here. I'm gonna save. And we're going to take a Mentats. Still doesn't give it to us. We have nothing that gives us science. Let's see, does science... Oh, the mentats don't help us with science. What? Oh, right. All my skills are already at 9. That's not going to work again. I actually have to, I have to find magazines and bobbleheads to fill up my science. Shit. Well, good news, Gert. So with the Fed slashing prices, guess what? Or interest rates. With the Fed slashing interest rates, guess what? Assets are gonna skyrocket again. So get your silver and your gold and your Bitcoin and your Pokemon cards and all, do all of that now before first or second quarter next year. Just kidding, this is not financial advice. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. Don't listen to me. I'm just some idiot YouTuber. Obviously, I'm not rich. Anyway, the Fed is slashing rates, and generally speaking, usually that causes a spike in assets because people move their money out of the dollar, and when people move their money out of the dollar, it tends to flow into other markets like, housing, gold, silver, precious metals, Bitcoin, collectibles, etc. Worth it. Absolutely worth it. Creamed him. Alright, so no, I don't know if that's actually going to happen. Like I said, generally speaking, but that doesn't mean shit. Yeah, I should have invested in RAM. That's the right attitude, okay, by the way. First of all, if you don't own property, that's it for you, pal. That's going to be it for me too, by the way. Just so we're all clear. You know what? I'm just going to freaking fling a pulse grenade out there. Thought you were gonna be sneaky, huh? Alright, got him. Here's the thing. I know where there's really cheap land in my state. But where the really cheap land is further from where we want to be, and they're all like ghost towns. If you look up, like, it's probably not hard to figure out which state I live in, considering you're a long-time viewer. Okay? Probably not hard. However, I'm not going to just like, hey, this is what state I live in. But in my state, there are a shitload of ghost towns. Like a bunch, actually. A lot more than I thought. And I could buy a house right now, sight unseen, for like $25,000. Great! Sounds awesome. It's on a quarter lot, so not even like big enough amount of land to like feed my family on. Like if we wanted to just like go out there and homestead it. So I'd have to buy more than one lot side by side, which may or may not be a problem. It's a ghost town. I might be able to swing it. But then I'm looking at actually $60,000, which I'd have to take a loan for. Ooh, and if I have to take a loan for it, now we're in trouble, right? One town in particular, I know for a fact, has a post office still, and it runs. I mean, everybody who lives in the town is like 90 fucking years old. But, I mean, it exists. What I would need, honestly, is I would need a community of people who are looking to, I don't know, build an industry and then buy up all the fucking town and, like, run the industry together. That would be dope.
Alert. Hostile detected. Lethal force authorized for all units. Be advised. Hostile.
Anyway. So yeah, I could buy a house. One, it's further from my wife's family, which is kind of shit. I gotta fix some items here. Not worth it yet. Anyway, it's just... I could do it. I don't know if I could make my family do it. I could go homestead a quarter-acre plot and feed myself. I could do it. Can I take, a little girl and a lady further from the lady's family, further from my family, out to the middle of nowhere, where, like, the land is worthless, the people are all old and, retirement age, that, like, it's just, they're ghost towns. They're dying towns. And if I wanted to, and God knows what shape the houses are in, since, it's a dying town, and the houses were built in the fucking 30s. I don't know, man. I would love to buy some, like, casual forested land. At least then I could build my own cabin and... Well, hello. You know what I mean? Like, at least then... at least then I could, build a cabin and put it on my YouTube channel and actually, like, I want to do all that stuff. Believe me, if I had a home and I could dedicate time to, I don't know, learning skills and, like, oh, I built a cabin in the woods. Do you know how many views that shit gets on YouTube? And you don't have to be the best productionist. You don't have to do... I know that's not like a real word. But you don't have to... Producer, that's it. You don't have to be the best editor, producer, whatever. You could just... Is there nothing in here? No way. Alright, yeah, I guess that is the whole... The whole room is right there. Empty Nuka bottle and everything. What? Okay, anyway. Oh, I know. And as soon as it starts to trend sideways for like a week, guess who's gonna buy, like, I don't know, a case of Pokemon? This guy. Because one of two things is going to happen. Either A, the entire market crashes and my money's going to be worthless anyway, or B, people stop fucking freaking out, which is more likely, and they start buying Pokemon again. And if I bought everything at a 30% discount and it goes back to normal, at least I can sell product on the secondary market at secondary market prices and make a little extra profit and cover fees and everything else. Like, I could actually start working on, I don't know, becoming a card store. Which is kind of what I'm saving up to do in terms of, like, inventory. Like, I got my trade binder. Again, a buddy of mine's about to get a scanner. Hello there. He's about to get a scanner. I can scan all my stuff into inventory. It's going to sort. It's going to do all kinds of stuff, actually. He was on the ground level of some kind of a fundraiser. I don't know. Not a GoFundMe. Kickstart, Jumpstart. Anyway. He got in on the ground floor of this card sorter, and they're going to send him one. He's going to have the program. And so, like, I'll be able to actually do the thing. Which is going to be really cool. That was kind of the idea. Open a bunch of product, film the product opening, you know, maybe get popular on YouTube by opening product. That didn't happen. Turns out I've not been blessed with RNGesus type of luck. So sad. Sucks to be me, I guess. Alright, well, that's it. We did the whole place. Time to go. Anyway. But yeah, I was going to open product on YouTube. Get some kind of views off of that. And then sell the cards in the store and get, like... Holy shit, you guys scared the fuck out of me.
Clear the area.
There we go. That's fixed. There we go. That's also fixed. There's really nowhere else to go, guys. Paladin Haas, where am I taking you, pal? If I fast travel to Megaton, are you guys gonna hang out with me? Where are you headed, cowboy? Big issue with Pokemon is, what does it really do? I mean, the games and anime have been trashed for 10 years. No one plays the TCG. Nobody plays the TCG, but people still collect the card. That's the thing. Nobody's ever played the Pokemon TCG.
Target acquired. Taking fire.
Are you guys okay?
Freak.
Damn it! Sorry, Peck. Well,
I wish there were more people.
thank you so much. I mean, I guess people are gonna blame this, that, and the other. But if people aren't interested, like investing in your game, it also means your game is dead. So I don't condone it. You know what I mean? I'm not one of those people. But also, if you don't have people buying into your game because they don't believe in your game, you've got like worse problems. You know what I mean? You have a lot worse problems. Oh, man. Fucking still ended up with a box of detergent.
Welcome home, madam.
Yeah, it is. It's getting there, man. I don't think it's dead. I don't think that's a fair assessment. I don't think the big three are dead. I really don't believe that that's a fair... Is it just food? Am I just carrying that much food? I must be just the food, okay. I don't know, man. I just, I think with the economy in such bad shape, it doesn't matter. Like, it's either going to go up or going to go down. People are either going to afford your shit or they're not. People are either going to, you know, have the money to invest or not. And that's just kind of going to be the way that it is until everything levels back out. And it could be a long time before it levels back out. Oh my god. Sorry to hear about your whole team dying out here. Oh my god, another one? This man lost his whole team. Oh, I know. And I'm not buying anything Universes Beyond anymore. I'm going to let Wizards of the Coast suffer from their folly. I'm going to let them go ahead and get the new Fortnite crowd. Whoa, it's in the trash. I'm gonna let them do whatever they're doing. That is... dude... I don't get it. I just don't understand. Either they're ready for the game to die, right? Either they're trying to kill their own game, or Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro are in such bad... probably Hasbro... are in such bad shape that it doesn't matter what they do. They're like, make any kind of money at all, because the whole thing's going down. I'm not saying that ain't it. Okay, it might be it. Okay, so we have done this whole area, the church area. Like, we have definitely done the whole church area. Switchblade? These kids are unhinged. Nuka-Cola. Hiding a Nuka-Cola in his desk. What a hooligan. So is that the whole area? Yep, it looks like that's the whole area. Ow. Which means this is also not how you get Okay, well, I guess we're not going to complete the DLC. At least not tonight. We're not even going to start it tonight. Yes, right. The alt arts were fine. The alt arts were exactly, you know, which was, if you remember, you know which was the first set to do it, right? Do you remember? Because I do. The very first set to screw over the public. The Walking Dead. A TV show that was already dead. A TV show that had already peaked. And they made a secret lair with unique cards. And then that was it. It was all downhill from there. That was it. Yep. The set heard around the world, at least in the Magic community. I mean, they already have SpongeBob. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference who they partner it with or pair it with or whatever. I can already equip my fucking Megatron with the Vorpal sword and give myself, I don't know. I don't care. Eat a fucking hot dog from the hot dog cart. Like, it doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't actually matter. Hell yeah, big guns. Maxed out, maybe. Arlington, South Cemetery, we might actually find him now, boys. You know, I had played all the way through Fallout 3 at least twice before I discovered this area for the first time. Did you know that? Okay. Sorry, I got myself stuck. I don't want that to happen. Look, I know how that sounds. But I don't want that to happen. I don't want to see... I don't want to see... any more Fallout stuff. I know that sounds really crazy, but I just don't. I just don't, man. I don't want to see Universes Beyond. You know, I was talking to somebody at the game store, and he's like, I was like, man, I hate this, and I hate this, and I hate this. He's like, you know, maybe Magic the Gathering is just no longer for you. I'm like, no. See, that's the thing. And of course, he happened to be one of these fucking left-wing commie lunatics. And, like, I tried to have a reasonable conversation with the guy. And 99% of the time, it is a reasonable conversation. I'm going to leave all the food, actually. I don't need the food. We're very healthy people. Holy shit. But, I mean, that's what these fucking cultural Marxists do. They invade your personal, they invade your, like, little personal social group. And they inject it full of bullshit. Destroy it from the inside out. Every single time... It's literally in the fucking playbook, by the way. It's cultural Marxism. They take over. Nah, you know what? It's over for you. They take over, gut the entire thing, and make it their own. Dungeons and Dragons was co-opted a long-ass time ago. Magic the Gathering was co-opted like 12 years ago. The Sergeant, eh? Well, Sarge. Like, all of it is just fucking... It's just the cultural Marxist takeover. And honestly, I don't care. I don't care. I'm not ceding anything to anybody. I'm going to keep enjoying my stuff. And I'm just not going to play with people that I can't play with. Unfortunately, that group gets smaller all the time. This is the largest stockpile of Chinese assault rifles of all time. I'm gonna have so many good Chinese assault rifles after this. I think it's hilarious they spent like all this time. Guns and bullets. They spent all this time in a processed food factory and they got turned into ghouls. It's literally processed foods and they got turned into ghouls. Poetic. America. MTG does need an ALP set. They also need a Power Rangers set. They also need a Teletubby set. Like, why not? Who cares? Who cares? That's the thing. Like, who gives a shit? Honestly, yes. Yes. Gert, that's yes. Scrap everything in universe. Stop catering to these old fuddy-duddy Magic the Gathering players like myself. And go full fucking everything all the time. Why not? Why not? Who cares? Who cares? You shouldn't care about your game being co-opted by like the worst people, and here's why. All you have to do is find the one person, find the one, like, well, 3 other people, I suppose, whatever, in your area, who doesn't like the shit, refuses to put it in their decks, and then just, you know, keeps on keeping on. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, we're not going to do that either. And then play with them. Oh, you can't find a good D&D group because they all want to play with this new washed out, fucking no edge, no grit, weak ass fucking D&D story. Great. Find somebody else. Play with somebody else. Play with somebody else, man. Who cares? Who cares? Why? Who fucking cares? Like, I know how that makes me sound. What else are you gonna do? Yeah, retcon the old lore. Do it all. Do it all. My ammunition! Damn it. What the hell is happening down there? That's what I'm saying, like, who cares? Just do all the stuff. Do whatever you want to do. And you know what? Here's a wild take. Something that you're probably not expecting. If it saves the game, if it keeps the game going, and it keeps people fucking playing Magic the Gathering, everything they did is totally justified and was a good choice. That's right. I said it. That's right. I said it. Who cares? They already tried to retcon the old lore by making fucking Chandra a lesbian with so-and-so. And then whoever was writing was like, no, we're not going to fucking do that. Am I the only one who remembers this? It's not that you have to find a bunch, it's just there's a bunch to find. I'm not going to carry this busted ass missile launcher. I don't care. I will take all these sugar bombs though. I'm not ready to go down yet. Just any amount that you find, you get paid like a good sum for. And it's something that I don't even need to do anymore. I'm just still choosing to do it. Anybody watching my channel is going to find a... oh yeah. Is gonna like know where all of the pre-war books are. And they're also going to know that some pre-war books are not allowable for turning in. This place is great, by the way. I wish I would have found this early in the game. I think I said this the last time I was here too. Alright, loading yard. This whole like hating of Wizards of the Coast for doing what they're doing, I think is silly, man. I think it's just silly. There's nothing you can do. Who cares? You know, there's nothing you can do. They have their reasons, and who's to say their reasons aren't save the game? Who knows? Who knows? Find somebody you want to play with. Find somebody you actually like. Play with them. Okay. I don't know, man. I think this year I'm just gonna stop giving a shit. Like my New Year's resolution, like I'm already pretty open, right? I'm already pretty honest about everything all the time. I think it's just time to be completely flippant. Just absolutely uncaring. Even more uncaring than I already am. Just go all the way. On a lighter note, I got some nice gifts. I hope you guys had a good Christmas. Christmas is America's favorite holiday. Maybe Halloween is the second. You better put that damn thing away. I gotta change my clothes, dude. I'm just out here basically unprotected. No fucking way. Damn it. Got him. Easy. What's the condition of our Chinese jumpsuit? We'll take a few of them. There we go. Fully fixed up. How about that? I guess there was a missile launcher that I could be collecting. But I don't remember which body the other one's on. I'm not taking it back home. I want to find that other sniper rifle that fell. Shit, there's a key? Oh, and I can't get in there, can I? Are you joking? Dude, it's right there, man. Impossible. That sucks. Oh well. Shit sucks and then you die. What about Thanksgiving? I mean, I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. Got a nifty new controller, by the way. It is smooth. These are mini ammo boxes, by the way. What do you mean, what about Thanksgiving? What about it? Did I only say, like, I don't know. Merry Christmas. Happy Holidays. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm not taking a power fist. Another power fist? Shit, man. I mean, certainly not anymore. And I don't think Thanksgiving was ever in America's tippy top, to be honest. I mean, if you think about it, Black Friday, like, people would watch... Shut up. People would watch the game, right? People would watch, they'd eat and watch the game, get together with their family, do all that shit. And then, I don't even need the alcohol anymore. We can't use it to get our carry weight up. It's pointless. Well, I don't know what key I'm looking for, and I kind of don't particularly care. Alright. Yeah, I don't need the food or anything. Dude, a great stash of food and Chinese assault rifles on weak enemies. This should be like the first place you go in the game. After you've completed Moira's thing, figure out how to get to Arlington Cemetery. No, half the country fucking hates Thanksgiving, man. Half of the United States hates Thanksgiving. Because they think everything we did, everything the Pilgrims, I say we as if I'm included in this shit. Everything the Pilgrims did when they landed on Plymouth Rock, which is tiny. If you didn't know, Plymouth Rock isn't even hardly a boulder, but we'll look past that for a moment. And killed all the natives on purpose. Like, they think the Pilgrims made all of the Native Americans sick on purpose, even though that was like 150 years before germ theory was even a thing. It's actually crazy. It's the most insane. It's insane. I don't know how else to put it. It's just insane. If you look, if you actually dove into history a little bit, you would find that the natives that were up against the coast that we encountered first were warring with another native tribe, and they were getting smoked. They were getting cooked, right? And then we're like, we'll help you, since we have guns or whatever, we had technology or something, I don't know. So we helped them, and they helped us, obviously. That's the whole point of Thanksgiving, by the way. And we're like, we have all these blankets because we came from Europe, this overcrowded chunk of land that had been ravaged repeatedly by attacks from people of a different religion. And that religion just happens to be the one that, to this day, big guns. Am I good on big guns? Repair. Science. So Dean's Electronics. Big Book of Science. Got it. Big Book of Science. Nice. Anyway, the Crusades were a thing. All of that. Another Chinese assault rifle. Okie dokie. Thanks. So anyway, we gave them these blankets that we had no idea would make them sick because, the UK was an overcrowded nightmare And because it was an overcrowded nightmare... Hello? Is that the luck bobblehead? Found the luck bobblehead, chat. Let's go. Because it was an overcrowded nightmare, it was a very good place for disease to spread and become more complex. Whatever. We had no idea that giving those, the pilgrims had no idea that giving those blankets to the natives or whatever would kill them. No clue. Hey, Lincoln, dude, look at that. Some bottles of wine. A nice little shrine to Lincoln. Not creepy at all. I do kind of like it. Sexy sleepwear? Oh yeah, this got real weird real fast. Okay. Ooh, backup wine. That's cool. Anyway, now everything we did to the natives after the fact, because we were trying to lay down railroads. Look, if you want to be like, hey, the railroad guy was a big, huge piece of shit, I'd buy it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he was. The Rockefeller? That's who I'm thinking of? This conversation took a weird turn, dude. Got me on some weird shit, Gert. The old girthy Thulu making me go off on crazy rants. Actually kind of makes me tired. Speaking of making me tired, my entire family is sick. A raider, you say? Still standing around talking to nobody. You're a nut, dude. Combat shotgun. Okie dokie. Alright, that'll work. It'll get me there. Alright, they blew something up over there. You know, if you actually just go through all of the subway system and go to every single little nook and cranny of the game, nice. You'll find that there is so much. There is so much. Chinese pistol. Laser pistol. Scope 44. Alright. Incredible shape. There we are. There we are. Okay. If you just went through all of the subways, you would find there's so much more to do in Fallout 3. So I see people make this comment online all the time between like New Vegas and Fallout 3. If you actually spend the time to go check out everything, you will find very easily that there is far more map to uncover and things to do in Fallout 3 than there is in Fallout New Vegas. And like, that's kind of a hot take because I've seen these people like, the total amount of Fallout 3 on the map, and they go the exact fastest route through the main quest line and then put it at the end, regardless of, you know, all of the other stuff, all the ancillary stuff. And just, it kills me. It bothers me, okay? Vedka.
Madam.
Thank you. We can't gain more int because our int is at 10. Okay. Right. Skills. Repairs, Dean's Electronics, Big Book of Science, Pugilist. That's it.
Well, it's good to see you.
Could you explain further? Because that is like a really interesting... That's a really interesting take that I don't know exactly what you mean. But if I don't know, I just really, it sounds true.
Here.
Thank you so much. Now, would you be so kind to leave me alone?
Oh, hey! Ab. Good hunting.
Thank you. Assets, as in like game building components. Is that what you mean by asset? Like they just took like all of the game components and built a world that may or may not have actually fit proper with Boston proper. Is that what you mean?
Decided to check out the shop. Need to do some killing.
Felt cheap. Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna fault you for that. That's a reasonable enough take. You know what I mean? Medicine? Yeah, it's at 10. Actually, you know what? Keep the guns and bullets. As a pure aesthetic move, I'm going to sell all my magazines and alcohol to this guy. Well, no. My cigarettes. Yeah, you can have those. Damn, bro. Actually, that's kind of crazy. No way. I way oversold this guy. There we go. 487 down to 20.
Thanks. If you need more ammo, this is where to get it.
Thank you, sir. Do you have a sniper rifle?
Made up your mind?
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Thanks. Alright, thank you.
Tamper with that, and we're going to have
Seagrave Holmes, you gotta have a sniper
Take a look
rifle,
around. I got all kinds of stuff in here.
I thought some of the game was lazy. I thought some of the game was lazy. That's fair. I think that's fair. But also... Whoa, dude. For 12?
Another satisfied customer. See you later.
I gotta remember Tenpenny Tower has like the craziest stuff. Hold on. Purified or refined punga fruit. That really is it. Okay, now we can sell all the food. Shit. Give my magazines back, homie. You can't afford that. Bottle of wine. There you go.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming to Gary's Galley.
Nice to see you again. A pleasure doing business with you. He's hopeless. I have to keep him away from the shop, or he'll rob us blind. One of these days, he's going to end up dead.
Damn. Alright, well. I guess I thought maybe I could do a little
Welcome
quest
to-
here and there,
Welcome
but
to
that's...
Atomic Attire. Straight to the point.
Damn it.
Straight to the point.
200, 250, 300, 350. 60, 70, 80, 90. Alright,
Another satisfied customer.
thank you
Good to
for
see you.
all the help, sir.
Any trouble in this area?
I don't know. I do believe that Fallout 4 leaned too heavily on their graphics. I think that's a fine take. I think that's a fine position to have.
Hey there.
Do they seriously not have anybody work in the dining area? Okie dokie.
Hey there. Hey, kid. I was wrong. All right.
Yeah, dude. Whoa, we're actually caught up. We're in a good spot. Another 100. Another 100. Bro, these guys have the dopest inventory of all time. Done.
Another satisfied customer. Go
Thank
live
you.
your life, kid.
Go live your life, kid. I'm gonna. Dude, my carry weight should be low. Hell yeah. We still don't know where the hell we're going, though. Excuse me. I really feel like we have to get into the Brotherhood of Steel before we can do the quest. Because I can't get there. Falls Church Metro takes you to Arlington Cemetery. I don't know. I do think they lean too heavily on their graphics, and I don't know whether or not it was lazy, because they had a ton of way more assets in that game than any other Fallout game. So, you know, reused assets and little squares that they put assets in, while I think is a reasonable take, I don't think that that's the, I don't think that that's true. Or rather, I don't think that it's any different from any other Fallout game. What I mean to say is the number of assets for this game dramatically reduced. Since the map is so big, they reuse assets, they reuse whole chunks of the map. If you haven't seen it, I could very quickly prove it to you. Well, I could prove it to you if you went back and looked at all my footage. You'll see sections of a building copy and pasted. I don't care. Like, I get it. It's a lot of work. I don't know. I don't know, man. Now, I think the settlement building in Fallout 4 was tacked on and was lazy. I think that's another fair critique of the game. Oh, I loved it. I loved the settlement building. I know everybody memed on the dude, Preston Garvey or whatever. I know they memed on him. Another settlement needs your help. I loved it. Okay, I had a great time. I thought it was amazing. I thought it was super fun. But the walls didn't do what they were supposed to do. You couldn't build walls along a slope. You couldn't build walls along a slope, for Christ's sake. What do you mean? None of the map is fucking level. And it didn't matter how well your defenses were. Somehow, if you didn't show up, your fucking whole site just collapses because you're not there to babysit it all the time. Come on, man. Anyway, aside from those two things, the settlement building was very fun. So I thought that was really cool. The weirdo thing about, well, if you got your let's say it was a percentage, right? Let's say your defenses were percentage based, and the highest you could get it was 95%, right? Just like any other game. Oh, I can't drop it? I've lost the drop function? Weird. Okay, I'll just put on a body then. Gone. Anyway. Your settlement defense is at 95%. Maxed out. You have the highest gear, the highest anything in the game. Okay, and then there are levels of difficulty 1 through 5, let's say. Right? Get your ass back here, coward. Fight me, coward. Get back here, you slimy sack of shit. Oh, now you want to attack me. Right, so you have a difficulty 1 through 5, and then, you know, 1 through 5 being 20% increments, right? Easy, or very easy, easy, difficult, very difficult, or what, you know what I mean. Medium, whatever. I don't care. If that were the case, then at least you would have like a percentage chance. And I like that better. That's more Fallout style anyway. So level 1 is going to be like Raiders, right? Like Raiders Group 1, Raiders Group 2, Super Mutants Group 1, Super Mutants Group 2, Super Mutants Group 3. Or something along those lines. Raiders 1, 2. Did they have like a Talon Company mercenary group? They did, didn't they? I don't think it was Talon Company. Whatever the mercenary group is. So Raiders 1, Raiders 2, Mercenary Group 1, or Super Mutants 1, Super Mutants 2, Mercenary Group. Right? Because the Mercenary Group is going to be more outfitted, more prepared, and more intelligent. That makes perfect sense. That is fine. That is cool. Did I accidentally... There you go. Then, you know, if your settlement meets a certain thing, you know, if it's at or above a particular percentage, then they send level 1. And you have a percentage chance of beating the level 1 raiders. And then if you clear it, you know, they send level 2, and you have particular percentage chance. And each time, it gets more difficult, but also your protection gets better. And then eventually, when your character level reaches whatever, they're going to start sending the hardest enemies. And whatever your percentage is of defenses, that's the percentage chance that your settlement is unaffected or, you know, only suffers minor casualties if left unchecked. That way, it gives you this somewhat free ability to kind of let your settlements do what they're supposed to do. The hell? There it is. And if they just fixed the damn settlement building, then we'd really be in good shape. So the encounters, whatever, scale with your level. Your defenses are percentage based. If the encounter is less than or equal to your current level, the encounter has a particular percentage of fail chance. Like, I feel like these are easy things to program. You know what I mean? Am I the crazy one? Like, I'm not a programmer, right? Maybe I'm the dumb one. You know, every 72 hours, they set up another encounter. They randomly roll the encounter across all the different settlements you have. The encounter is scaled to your level and nothing else. Huh. And your defenses are the percentage chance of beating that encounter up to that percentage. So a level 1 encounter is good up to 20%. Your 20% is equivalent to 95% if it's a level 1 encounter. You know, your level 2 is, you know, a 40 is equivalent to 95% success rate against a level 2, and it's so on and so on until you reach 95. It's, I don't know, I feel like that would have been fine. And then you fix the damn everything else. Building stuff, and then you're good. Then you're golden, actually. I still liked it. All the trash I'm talking and, you know, ways that I'm thinking you could improve it, I still liked it. You know what I mean? Cool. The enemies were cool, the assets were cool. The wild weapon generation aspect of the game was cool. The way that you could actually modify your things was cool. Like, I wish you could modify your legendary weapons. That would have been fun. And then they would just put, you know, the stuff that doesn't work together, you know, they gray it out or remove it as a function. Like enchanting in Skyrim, some items can't have some enchantments. That's fine. Nobody complained about that. Oh yeah. Say hello to my little friend. There's a dead guy. Nice. We're never gonna find the, hello there. We're never gonna find the Outcasts place. But who cares? Who cares? We're gonna clear the rest of the map in this area anyway. There it is. That's what I'm looking for right there. Show me them pearly lights. Jesus, get up off me, dog. Get up off me, dog. Hey, hey, easy, cowboy. Damn it. I'm trying to go for a swim out here, man. Cleanest water in the wasteland. Where the fuck did he go? He's gonna roll up on me, dude. He's gonna glitch back in, and I'm gonna be so terrified when it happens. I'm gonna shit my britches. I'm gonna poop on myself, dude. Okay, bye, homie. See you later. No, hell no, dog. Ah, here he comes. It's a nightmare. Hey, quit playing around. Quit playing around, dog. Got him. Never scared. 0 deaths. This place branched into way too many different sections. Yeah. Who goes there? Who dare crosses my bridge? Fuck, dude, you're just down there. Foggy Bottom Station. Muddy Britches Station. How about that? Oh, hell no, dude. What the fuck? Don't be... Nah. Hey. Hey. Knock it off. Don't dip your face like that. Got him. Easy. I mean, I might as well see what you're guarding down here. Nothing, you're just here. Idiot. Okay, so that's Foggy Bottom Station. But there's like a whole nother section we didn't even go into. Right? Up here. Right. It was like that way. Yep, okay. That's how you know. Thanks for all the fish. Hey, good. Here's a question. How did they get the damn eggs on the ceiling? Huh? Somebody want to explain that to you? You want to explain that to me? Do you? Do you know? Georgetown. Now we're going to Foggy Bottom Station. We're going to Muddy Bottom Station. We're going to Dirty Bottom Station. Ah, yeah. They load you up on food, and then they ship you out to Georgetown to fight all the super mutants. Perfect. Shit. Grenades all over the place? They're not playing around. Is there another tripwire? Or are both bouquets connected to one? Alright, what if I just did this? This might be a short video tonight. Still lost and can't find anything? Hello there, Mr. Raider. Well, that sucks, I guess. No fucking way. The single stick right in my fucking way. Alright, well, I guess I'm going in hot. Fucking hit me with that bat, you moron. At least that guy had the decency to shoot me. That Nuka Quantum. Metro ticket. Alright, that's what's up. Whoa, okay. So that was one of the possible places we could have gone in this particular metro. Right. Georgetown. Shit. Okay. Let's do this. Where is Georgetown? I mean, if we haven't been this way, we might as well go. Something this way, yet undiscovered. I don't think we've ever been in that, but there's like a ton of dudes out here. Like, I'm so going to get shot. Who the fuck saw me? Oh shit, hey, what's up, buddy? Guess that answers that question. Seriously? Die. Get the hell up off me, dude. Going in hot. Don't go swimming in that there Potomac. You'll get sick. You know what's funny? The river is probably cleaner after nuclear fallout, like the whole, fallout thing takes place, right? It's probably cleaner after the end of the world, when it's full of radiation, than it is, right now. I'm just saying. Okay, I can't prove that. This is a hypothetical. But I'm willing to bet the Fallout 3 Potomac is a lot cleaner than, I don't know, the Potomac today. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Box of detergent. Oh, speaking of detergent, the reason why I say that, the most embarrassing moment, well, one of the most embarrassing moments of my life, I knew the word deter. I have used in a sentence and was maybe not part of my regular vocabulary, but definitely part of my vocabulary all the same, the word deter. But I had never read the word deter. And this, like, up to high school, okay? Up through fucking high school, I had never read on paper or text or whatever the word deter. And I was reading in some class out loud, as one usually has to do in fucking high school, and I read the word deter as deter. Not joking. This is real, not a lie. And like, dude, I got mocked for it. I was like, guys, I know what the word, they're like, deter. I'm like, oh my god, that's the word fucking deter. I have seen the word deter before. I swear to God, I'm not retarded. That car's gonna blow up. This fucking dipshit again. Oh, it was one of the most embarrassing moments of my entire life. Bar none. All I'm saying is you would think I would have come across that word at some point, right? Written down. And I never did. It never happened. I'd never seen the word written down. Oh my god, seriously, don't shoot me. I'm not wearing my armor. Right, no, if it was deterred, right, if it was the past tense version of the word, I would have not had any trouble. But the fact of the matter is, deter has one T. One T. It's spelled fucking Dieter, goddammit. Anyway, I should have known, right? Like, I should have known, and I didn't. And I felt absolutely stupid for it. Completely retarded. And I bet I sounded retarded. And, like, at the time, at the time, you know, I was a big pothead, so people thought I was stupid anyway, even though I could have talked each one of them in circles. I could have, at some point in time, more than once, I did in fact talk circles around people and thought it was fun to do, okay? Like, I was one of those assholes, okay? Not so much anymore. As much as I did know as a teenager, I was also fucking know-it-all idiot, okay? Like, that's also true. More than one thing can be true at a time. So anyway. Like, yeah, people thought I was dumb because I was a pothead. And then I fucking dropped this Dieter like an absolute Chad. I swear to God. Bothered me. Never lived it down. Never lived it down. Alright, so we went through George.
All of us here thank you for everything you've done.
Thank you, lady. Love the haircut.
No.
I just killed a mercenary with the same haircut as you. sure. Oh my god, Dean's Electronics. I have 30 purified waters? What? Stim packs, sugar bombs. I got 27 sugar bombs, that's pretty good. And 14 strange meat, also pretty good. Gotta buff out. Yeah, it'll buff right
You
out.
appear to have been wounded, madam. May I suggest...
I will use the infirmary. Thank you, Jeeves. Okay. Don't do what I ask you to do. Appreciate that.
you utilize your infirmary?
Yes, I will. Thank you. Ugh, most embarrassing moment of my life. Maybe not the most, but pretty embarrassing.
I hope things are going well for you today, madam.
They are, except they're not. It says that I can just walk straight there. So we're gonna go to the Red Racer factory. Okay. We're gonna hotkey Old Painless. Goddamn dog. Sneak up on me. Homie. Not the time. Don't do it, bro. You there. Dipshit. Oh my god, this pole. I'm gonna eat your dog. Okay, so we're gonna try.
This is a high priority message. Backup is needed at our location. Any personnel listening on this frequency, please report at once.
Oh my god, was it here this whole time?
This is Defender Morel.
Could I not
Any
find this
outcasts listening
door?
on this frequency, report to Sector 7B, Bailey's
Oh
Crossing.
my god,
This is a high
dude.
priority message. Backup is needed at our location. Any personnel listening on this frequency, please report at once.
Oh my god, we found it. This whole time I was just wandering around lost and confused. And it was right here. Right here! You're here! I can smell you, human! Alright. So, a roamer, you say? Doink. Cool. Yeah, see? How many shots with the infiltrator did that take? And how many shots did I get off for the other guy? One in the face? All I'm saying, hunting rifle goated. Now, yes, we are using the variant, but still... Isn't Dieter a ball player's name? Baseball, maybe? Oh, no, I'm thinking of Jeter. Derek Jeter. Might have been football. I don't remember, to be honest. I don't know. I'm not the biggest sports ball guy. Alright.
You got a death wish? Walking... Listen, local. If you want to be of use, help us clear the mutants between here and our base camp. If not, stay the hell out of our way.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna save right there. Actually, no, we have Bailey's Crossroads. Yeah, I don't care what happens. Cool. So we're gonna end it off right there. I'm gonna see if there's anything in these two things, just because. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Nothing. Oh, I can get a dart. So I'll check that trash can straight away when we load this area again. Okay. That's going to be it. We found them, which means the next episode we'll actually do the DLC, and I believe it's a pretty quick DLC. I don't know if we'll be able to complete it in one night, but you know, we'll see. So tomorrow, perhaps we may be able to live stream the DLC. Oh well. Alright, so that's going to be it. I want to thank you all for stopping by. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Whatever your holiday is, happy holidays. I want to thank you all for stopping by. You all have a great day. This was Krebsy K, and I'm getting out of here.